Good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm doing a little something different around the house today. I have for some time been thinking about getting another chair for the living room, an armchair. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted. I wanted something comfy, but not something like really big, because I have this thing about space, and I hate taking out space. I like a lot of space around me in my house, so I don't know, it's weird. So I don't get a lot of stuff. Part of it, I think if I'm honest with myself, part of it is a resistance to really rooting myself here, because I keep thinking I want to be back with the family and in California, but I don't know when that's going to happen, if it's ever going to happen. So those are my reasons, and I'm cheap. I don't like spending a lot of money. Well, I don't have a lot of money to spend, let's put it that way. So I've been thinking about this, especially after I had my little quote-unquote party where the neighbors came, and I ended up sitting on one of my dining room chairs, which wasn't too bad, but I was tired and I wasn't feeling great, and I was just uncomfortable, and I thought, if I had had a more comfortable chair to sit in, I might have been happier with the evening. You haven't had your breakfast yet, have you? Oh, yeah? What are you thinking? Or do you need to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Or do you want breakfast? Pause. Okay, so I just had to delete what I was doing because it was all wonky. I was at Costco getting some other things, and I saw this chair, and it was a recliner, and I had never really considered a recliner before, but it doesn't really look like a recliner. It's not as clunky and all that. So I decided to go for it, and there it is. It's quite comfy, but what I'm in the process of doing now, and I'll show you when I'm done later, is I'm moving the bookshelf to the corner and the TV right there, because at this point you can't really see the TV from the chair. So if I move the TV there, it'll be viewable from all the comfy seating surfaces for when I have my large gatherings of friends to watch marathon episodes of the X-Files, like that's ever going to happen. So anyway, oh yes, and it was very exciting getting it in too, because it came in two pieces, the bottom part and the top part, and the legs were off of it. And the box did not fit in the back of my car. So they had to take the two pieces out of the box, and I put the top part in the front seat and the bottom part, two guys lifted the bottom part into the back. So when I got it home, I'm opening it up. I open up my car and I take out the top part. The top part didn't weigh a whole lot, and I just brought it in the front door. And the bottom part, I'm thinking, okay, how am I going to do this? I don't have a hand truck. I could pull the wheelbarrow over. I could see if I could get somebody to help me. I don't know who on a Sunday morning. So finally I decided to, I leveraged it out of the car onto its side and essentially rolled it. I kind of pushed it from one side to the next, and there's one little place where the leather got scratched, but it had a lot of protective stuff on it. So I just rolled it, and I took it in through the downstairs, and then I rolled that part up the stairs, getting it, on a step, and then pushing it. Yes, it was quite exciting at times, but I'm so proud of myself that I did it. For me, that's always like a big deal, seeing how much I can actually do by myself. I don't prefer to do it that way, and sometimes I kind of hurt myself, but I try not to. So anyhow, I'll check in with you later, and I will show you the end result of the changing of the living room. So the room is complete. I got the bookshelf over there, you never really realize how many books you have until you take them off the shelf and put them back. And I was trying to fit more in, so because of the odd, this is a homemade bookshelf that one of my brothers made, and because of the odd dimensions of it, some of the shelves aren't that tall. So anyway, I got the piece right there. I got a new cloth. It's actually a shawl. It was from, I went to the aquarium bookshop with a neighbor, and I don't like just leaving the TV. I mean, I guess it helps keep it from being dusty, but it just, I don't know, it's just not, it's weird to have that cold black thing there when you're not using it. So, oh, real quick, I'll show you what else I got from the aquarium bookshop. I got some new prayer flags, only they're not unfurled yet. They're still all kind of tight. So I figure that with some weather, and especially if we get some more rain or dampness or what have you, that they'll get like the old ones. So, all right. So that's that corner there. And so now I have the rocking chair there. And there's the new chair. And there's Avery in the old chair. But I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the results. I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy. It doesn't look too crowded, which is always my concern. Oh my God, no, it's going to be way too crowded in here. But no, I think it's cozy and it's reasonable. I'm still thinking that maybe I'll get a little table for there. I don't know. So yeah, so I can sit in the chair. Oh, it's one of these pushback kinds, so sometimes it's, hang on. There we go. What are you looking at? What are you looking at, Avery? What you looking at, girl? So yeah, so this will be comfy for watching TV. Yeah, so that was my great effort for this day. The sun only came out very briefly when we were going for a walk, but we did have our long walkies, right, Avery? And right now this feels kind of cold, as it's cold in here. But I think because it's leather, it'll warm up as I lay in it. I hope. Otherwise, I have this throw that fell off when I went, so I could always, put that on me or something like that. All right, so there's my great indoor redecorating, although it isn't that major, is it, Avery? Not that big a deal. But I think it turned out well. All right, talk to you guys later.